Okay, I'm just going to go through and just show you how I spray these. As I said before, I have found a certain way of doing it. The other way I found I got runs. So this is pretty much how I spray it. If you've got a swivel one, excellent, especially for these tight corners. Sometimes, depending on what angle you're at, you're going to have to spray sort of off centre. But when you first start doing it, just spray in one direction. And the idea is that you've got to do your sticks first. This is tight here, as you can see. I'm right next to a painted frame, which I've just painted, and skirting as well. So depending on where you are, depends how you do your strokes. Hello fly, I've just killed you. Right, so at the moment, spray this way because it's really tight. In fact, you've just got to do all these ones. So you can adjust the way you're working while you're working. If it suits you, you know. This is just a guide that gives you an understanding, an idea of how to spray. Then you can adapt. That's what I've done over the years. Just adapt. Look at what other people have done, and then adapt it how I need to work on site. Alright, while we're here, we get the backs of these. Alright, now the idea is now we've got to run across this base here, then you go across this way here. Same underneath here, get that edge, I'm going to turn underneath. And it's quick, you do not need to stay there long. You're getting paint up there as you're spraying the spindle. You don't need to stay there long. You stay there long, you will get runs. Even in prime undercoat. By the way, I'm on 1400 PSI using a 310 5 finish Graco tip. You'll find that these hedges are kind of hard to take, but this is like my first coat. I always give the hand roll, newel post, apron, another coat, which is usually all coat. I don't give it two. I know there's guys that give it 2 coats and then just gloss it. Now I prefer to give it 2 coats of primer undercoat and an oil base on top. That's just me. Alright. Same way, as you can see now, you're going to have to start spraying slightly different. You angle your gun down and you come up. You get the bottom section once you sit down to get the rest of it. Now what we're going to do, spray across, go across this way, and then we've got to go like that, trying to get me underneath. Right, now for this section here, it's just simple, start from up, go down. The reason why is, you'll be able to get more going upwards rather than starting down and going upwards. Down, going up, you'll stop, hit something, why not go in a straight line? It's kind of difficult, I just find it easier. You might find it easier going from down upwards. I find it easier to go upwards down. And in there, just trigger control. My favourite term, but it's true. Obviously underneath, you'll have to brush that because obviously you won't be able to get underneath there with the thumb. Alright, so that's pretty much how you spray a section of sticks. I'll do a quarter of this, then I'll spray it down. A quick talk through spraying this down. I'll go for a quarter of it and then I'll spray the rest of it. So you can just see my actions at full speed. and then I'll spray the stringer, okay? So again, start your way up. Newbies are doing this. See, it depends where you are on the staircase. You might have to spray one way, then spray another way because it's easier. You see? It all depends on how I'm sitting on the staircase to which way I spray. And then you can do that section there. Now you see, that's kind of, I've loaded up a lot of paint there. It will dry out flat, but any more paint, it will run. And that is the limit there. All right. I'm going to spray this section so you can just watch my technique once I get rid of these lines. And I'll bring the stringer down. Let me give you a quick demonstration of stringer. What I usually do, go across the top first. Go back across because it's bare. Spray that way. Then what I do is I don't spray this way because you get more overspray on it. I spray towards it. You can stop it, control it, release the trigger, no less overspray on these risers. See? Now if I start from here, you see, that's the difference. And they have started to complain about the amount of paint in these stairs. So, it's one of those. Yo! Hello! What's up? So I'll cut this out, you're being filmed.
Oh, right.
Say hello, mate.
Hello.
Hello, YouTube lad.
I love you.
Hey. I'm leaving it in there now.
Look at the skill on that, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
what a pot of shit.
triple no wages.
Okay. Apron, pretty much the same thing. Obviously just the opposite side. Spin this around. And it's just trying to get into the pieces, areas I should say, that you can't reach from above. And then again, trigger control. Don't really need to be really heavy on the trigger. Imagine like a spray can. It's like that. Use exactly the same way. Sorry people, that's what I used to do in my youth. Spray can artist. I want to say an artist at all and that, but I used to be spray painting. Okay. Woo! There it is. And then basically you carry on doing the same thing. Right, I'm just not going to stop talking and just spray.